Welcome back to Universal Sports. United lost 1-0. Positive performance by the players. We'll get you in first, London. Performance overall.
It was,
Do
a
you
good,
not?
it was a good performance. Like they looked like a team. Good passing. They kept the ball well at the back. You weren't like heart in your mouths like last season. They actually did really well then. But again, it's another not scoring at Old Trafford. We need to start scoring goals. Like I can't remember. I know we scored at the last game of the season, but we need to start peppering his team. 22 shots. That ball needs to hit the back of the net.
Yeah, they had 22 shots. Well, we had 22 shots. They had only 9, and they kept kept going to the ground, cheating as always.
Same old Arsenal.
Same old Arsenal.
Always cheating, innit?
So get Mubsy in. Positive performance, Mubsy.
Yeah, it was very positive compared to last season where it was very drab and dross. Yeah, this season, it was a beautiful game. That I know we lost the game, but man, we did not deserve to lose. We were the better team, way better. Arsenal were crap. Arsenal were horrendous. They had one shot, which was a corner, and they scored the game, and they scored and won the game. Yeah, they play like Stoke. Yeah, Arteta, phase 6 Arteta play like that. Yeah, call him Arteta Pulis because that was disgusting. Yeah, they were lucky that United didn't have their shooting boots on. They couldn't actually get the ball in the net. And they're lucky if we keep going, we'll get the goals in. Yeah, they're lucky to play us in the first game of the season because Arsenal did not deserve to win that game at all. We were the better team. Yeah, they count themselves lucky.
Another outstanding performance by Matthias Delet. It was like had Gyökeres, the flop. He's gonna be a flop. He flopped at Brighton and commentary, so he had them locks, and then he had to get substituted. Soon to get you in.
To be honest, there were so many players that were giving us such a positive performance today. I think this is like the first time in a long time where I'm frustrated about the result, but I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the style of play that Amorim has brought to the team. And I've never seen so many fans stay at the end of the whistle, clapping the players. And I think it just shows that we accept, as long as you try and you put a good performance, win, loss or draw. Obviously, we want to win, but as long as you put that performance in, we're gonna take it on the chin and move on. We can take all the positive out of it. Backline was formidable. In open play, I didn't see anything go through the backline from Arsenal. In open play, I didn't see anything negative from the midfield. Obviously, Bruno had a few chances there. Cassie had a few chances there. They started wrong, but overall, I think it was such a great game from United to see the changes that Amorim has done over the summer, and we can start believing again. And hopefully, just those fine details, we'll work on in the next couple of weeks. We've got a couple of easy games before City, and then we'll take it from there.
Carry Chelsea in that too.
Yeah, I want to bring up a goalkeeper situation. Andre Onana apparently was fit, ready to start, but he got dropped out completely from the lineup.
Who plays? Who plays? They're both just as bad as each other.
Tom Heaton did really well in pre-season. I thought he could have got a shout, but
Possibly, but that's sad times, isn't it? When you think about it, Tommy Heaton left us come back, and then he's going to be our saviour in goal. Both of them aren't good enough. We need to get Binder's not good enough. Clearly, Onana, we know he's definitely not good enough. We need a new keeper.
yeah, Onana potentially might leave. His transfer window's open. Rasmus Højlund got another player that got left out as well. He's going to leave as well. So that needs to be rectified. And then midfield as well. You think needs to rectify midfield?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. We need a midfielder and we need a goalkeeper. And then them two positions, if we can get some good replacements, so we can't just get anyone, good replacements in there, then it can work. Because if the strikers aren't scoring, then you're looking for Bruno, and then Bruno's not scoring and no one's scoring. Do you know what I mean? If you can get another midfielder in there, a bit more solid, and then we can sustain a bit more pressure. I know we had all the possession, but I want more sustained pressure. When we win the ball, we're winning high up. They're not getting out of their box. We're making them camp in their box, and that's when the pressure will tell, and then their legs will go, and then that's when the goals go in. And I think we kind of sometimes we eased off them a little bit at times. But if you get another midfielder in, I'm obviously not going to get Baleba, but someone of that kind of style, then you can push higher. We can put the pressure on them, and a goalkeeper again. That also gives confidence in the whole team, because then the team won't be worried about a corner coming in or giving away a set piece, and you'll be like, I don't know what he's going to do. Do you know what I mean?
Can I just add on that? One of the fans was saying that there's a goalkeeper on loan at Bristol. He's had 2 man of the matches for the last 2 weeks. Maybe we need to call him back.
Yeah, but back on the team performance, Delete, Lenny Euro, Luke Shaw again, outstanding performance. What do you think the defense-wise? Like we didn't, Gyökeres, no one got through. Ødegaard again, no one seemed to get past.
Yeah, defense was solid today. Really solid. Where the hell was Gyökeres today? Yeah, Gyökeres. Yeah, there was no ammo in there. There was no magazine. Yeah, what you calling him for? Gyökeres. Guy was going missing. He had one chance. Yeah, that on his own with the keeper, and he got bodied. He got put in Delet's pocket. He was so awful today. Yeah, you know what? Had we won the game, I would have done the celebration to cuss the Arsenal. But you know what? Can't be doing that. Yeah, can't be too shameless. But yeah, Gyökeres. Yeah, we've dodged the bullet with that one so far. And you know what, Šeško, he come on for like the last half an hour, and he did more than what Gyökeres did today. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Arsenal, yeah, hold that. All right, you've won the game, but you know what? You're lucky to win that game today.
Yeah, Arsenal's lucky to win the game. We've got Fulham next, so next week. Would you think the performance, like what needs to be changed by Ruben Amorim, especially the goalkeeper part? Hopefully, we can get someone in before that, but I think Tom Heaton needs to start next week.
Yeah, you know what? Today's game was quite perfect other than the goal scoring. Hopefully, against Fulham and Burnley, we'll actually get some goals in because you know what? I feel more confident with the team now compared to last season. And now I feel a bit more excited to come to the games. If we just start winning the games, getting more goals in, because today was exciting, but we just need the goals. That's all it is. And then we need to sort the goalie situation out. Onana and Bain, they're not good enough. Probably needs to starting Tom Heaton. And let's just do it against Fulham, yeah. Let's just actually beat them. They're not that good. Same with Burnley. Burnley just come in, yeah. Get ourselves momentum. Get into before September where we got the tougher games.
Yeah, we have a tough run in. So going on to the strikers, Cunha, Šeško, Membo, and all them. There's no communication. Ahmad Diallo, they all kept coming in the way. That's why I seen from Stratford End. That's the problem we'll be having. Communication needs to be there with all them, just coming in each other's way.
Yeah, and Mbeumo and Diallo need to work out some chemistry because one's going one way, one's going the other way, one's trying to slip a ball through, and they're not reading each other's game. So they need to work on that, and it could work out. They both also need to. Well, Ahmad needs to start putting the crosses in. There's no point in having a Šeško, bringing him on and just to not cross the ball. What's the point? Because we've already had players like that who were coming in trying to shoot. We're trying to get away from that, aren't we? We don't want the Garnachos or the Rashfords. That's what they did. So we need people to we need our wingers off, fullbacks or whatever you want to call them, wing backs to put the crosses in for Šeško, and then we can pick up the pieces. That's when you got midfielders who can come in as well. But again, like you said, it's the first game, we're working on it. I thought Cunha came alive in the second half. He started driving at them, and they were scared of him, which was good. And I thought, could you have put on Cunha's? I know Cunha was playing, but he kind of faded a little bit towards the last 10 minutes. Maybe could you have put Xerxes on? He was on the bench, something different.
There's another player I want to give a shout out to, Mason Mount. What a 45 minutes he had for the first half. He was all over the place. Had few chances to give the crosses in. He was there. He came back for that tackle as well for Saka, and he was all over. What do you think of Mason Mount's performance?
Yeah, I thought he did well. But then that's the problem is Mason Mount would have to come out to play the striker, and we need that striker because you could tell. Cunha is a double-edged sword because Cunha needs a striker to then, so that striker can be high, so then he can pick up the pockets in between the defence and the midfield of the opposition, and that's where Cunha does his best work. So we kind of do need a striker. So unfortunately, I can't see how Mason Mount would start if you're going to play Šeško. I think the system needs a 9.
We work without Bruno, but we can't take Bruno out.
No, Bruno's going nowhere.
So the last one, who's your man of the match performance?
Do you know what? My man of the match was, I'm going to give it Delete. I thought it was solid.
What about yourself, Mubsy?
Between Delete and Mbeumo. Mbeumo was just solid today. He was going through the Arsenal players. But yeah, Delete as well because he kept the Gyökeres and all them players. Gyökeres, Saka, Martinelli, kept them all quiet.
What about you?
Delete, yeah, definitely Delete. I think what he did the whole game, was able to keep that back line strong. No one could get past the back line. I didn't even see any heavy or promising chances from Arsenal. Literally, we gave them a game from a set piece, same old set piece FC, innit? That's what it is.
Set piece. Stuck, yeah. But if it's the first time watching Universal Sports, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one.